Hey guys, welcome to this episode. From this episode onwards, we are going to see how to work with stack data structure with Python programming language. So this is a brand new series which is going to have at least 20-25 videos about stack and its applications. So we are going to see now how stack can be represented with Python. So basically stack is a linear data structure which has got only one end. It means that the second end of the stack is closed. We can only insert or remove the item in the stack from the top end and the bottom end is sealed. You can visualize stack is nothing but the computer world representation of the real world item, stack of coins or stack of plates. So suppose you have a stack of plates and the plates are made of porcelain and you try to take out any plate from the middle of the stack is going to collapse and you are going to have a lot of loss of your precious porcelain plates. Similarly, you can consider a stack of coins. You can always add a coin to the stack of coin from the top, or you can remove a coin from the top of the stack, but you definitely cannot access the bottom or any middle element or any middle coin, because if you try to do that, it is going to make the stack collapse. The stack will collapse, correct? So this is how we can work with the real life stacks. Now we are going to represent the same stack in the world of programming and computer science. So we are going to have a linear data structure and then we are going to write routines in such a way that we can only remove or add an item into the stack only from the one end. So this is the representation of the push functionality, which is nothing but adding an item to the stack. So we are taking an integer and pushing it to the stack. So here earlier the stack was empty, then we pushed 1, then we pushed 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this way we can add an element to a stack. Similarly, we can remove the element from the stack. So here that operation is known as pop. So the pop function is like that. You can always remove the stuff from the top of the stack and it is not allowed to remove the item from the bottom of the stack or from the middle or anywhere else. Only the top of the stack can be operated upon. You can either push or pop an item from the top of the stack. So now we are going to see how to create a stack with lists in Python. So lists in Python are built-in data structure for Python programming language, and there are multiple methods that can simulate the functionality of stack. So let us see how it can be done. So I'm going to say stack is an empty list like this. So this is an empty list and we can use the append function of the stack to push an item. So I'm going to say 1 and similarly I will continue pushing the items as shown in the image here. Okay, so we have from 1 to 6 we have items. So I'm going to just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this way we have pushed 6 items to the stack, and if I execute this, it is actually going to complete those operations by running this cell. Now I can just print the stack and this is the output. This is the stack from 1 to 6. Okay, and now I can even pop items from the stack. So pop is going to return the topmost item of the stack. Okay, so I can just go ahead and say print stack.pop, and if I execute this, it will actually start popping the items from the stack. I can actually re-execute the same cells, but we will not know in the end that how many times we have executed the pop operation. So whenever you are going to download this notebook, you should be clear that what operations we have executed and how many times we have executed those operations. In case you want to go ahead and access this notebook, you can check the description section of this episode down below, where we have mentioned downloadable URL of the notebook that I have uploaded on the GitHub repository. And let us pop one more time, and after that we can just print the number of items in the stack. So this is how we can simply create a simple stack with stack data structure in Python, and we can use the append and pop methods of the list data structure in Python programming language to simulate a simple stack. So this is a very simple way of simulating. We can even write our own custom data structures, and we are going to see that in the coming episodes in this entire series. So thanks a lot for watching this video lecture. Do let me know if you have any questions or queries in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching this episode once again, and I will see you next time.